Grabe! This all unfolded. Feeling ko talaga yung hand mirror. Yung hand mirror yung, nagtitrigger ng curse. Wait. Shadow. Slash from the curse leaves Sato with a large wound on her chest. She dies, but only for a moment, then resurrected in front of everyone, revealing that she is no normal person. She escapes in a panic, unsure of what will happen next. Let's go! Alam na ng mga tao na isa siyang immortal. Huh? Was I asleep? Oh, right. I got attacked out of nowhere, right in the middle of the Chua street. Every time I come back to life, my head's always foggy and my memory's all over the place. Let's see. After I was cut down, everyone saw me resurrected, so I panicked and started running around trying to hide. But in the end, Mr. Wakamura found me. He told me to stay put in the house and keep my head down. Sounds like things are getting pretty chaotic on the island, all because of me. Apparently, Mr. Wakamura told everyone he would handle it, which helped smooth things out. I smooth over. What now? What now? So everyone knows I can't die. Be that it may be, as it may, I've still got something I need to do. This is it. Time to see it through. Today is so hectic. I need to take a second, gather my thoughts, and figure out what comes next. Right now, over the southern sea of Kameshima, the curse of raging waves is creating a huge storm that has started to churn in the sea. They say it can whip up a violent storm without warning, the kind, the kind that can flip a boat in an instant. Mr. Makawura plans to hand me over to the Onkakudono to find a way to stop the curse. That handover is supposed to happen tomorrow, but Shotaro is against that plan. This morning, he asked me if I'd run away with him, escape the island to flee Tokyo. Oh yeah, I still haven't given him an answer. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. I can't go with Shotaro. Yun lang, busted si kuya. Earlier today, I got a creepy call demanding I turn myself in. They said if I don't comply, an assassin with a curse would start killing people. I didn't go. And sure enough, later that evening, I was struck out of nowhere by some invisible slash and killed. Whoever did it was probably testing whether I'd really come back to life, while also showing off their powers all in one go. And it worked perfectly. The island went into a panic, with people both terrified of me of not dying, and one of them who attacked me. If it really was an assassin mixed in among the locals that use a curse to do all that, we're in serious trouble. A curse that can kill someone instantly from a distance. That's not just dangerous, it's terrifying. None of the curses I've ever known work like that. They were never that convenient or all powerful. They say when you curse someone, you're cursing yourself as well. Using a curse always comes with a risk or with strict conditions. To target me with precisely, in that exact moment and place, from somewhere I couldn't even see, this there must have been some really specific conditions to pull it off. I could try to recall the curse slash that hit me and see if there is anything else I can remember. That attack, it was brutal. I changed clothes, and the wound's gone now, but I can't stop the cold sweat. My body still remembers the pain, but I'm the only one who can get to the bottom of this curse. I need to think back. Remember exactly what happened when I was cursed. There has to be some kind of clue. Was there any sign? Anything that at all before I was struck? Wait, that's right. Just before I was slashed. I saw the reflected on a hand mirror, a mysterious shadow. If I remember correctly, Yunshe. It looked like a warrior in armor, carrying a sword. Wait a second, could it be... Ano ba yan? Okay. A curse that delivers a single hate-fueled strike from a sword. And its shadow was already there before I was hit, which means if I can spot the armor warrior shadow again, it would mean the assassin using the curse should be nearby. Damn it, I should have asked more questions yesterday. That cursed shadow. It showed up in the mirror when I turned around. There was nothing there. But does that mean it's only visible in mirrors? If that's true, I might be able to use this Kameshimaru hand mirror to spot the shadow before the curse strikes. I could go look into the mirror. Maybe I should practice a bit. Okay, here it goes. Okay. Hmm. So, ano nang gagawin natin dito? Whoever they are blending in with the locals and triggering the curse with keys. As far as I know, only psychic with powerful sense could use a curse like that. Is there any really someone like that on the island? As far as I know, as for how to actually stop the curse of the raging waves, the information Chuyo gave us this afternoon might help. I should go over it. Oh, ano ba yung information? We learned some rather important info there. Ayan, ayan, ayan. Eh, you're kidding me? Wakamura's fixing to hand you over to someone to try to break the curse of the raging waves. Treating people like that, they're nothing but tools? That's just plain awful. Exactly. But if we can figure out how to lift the curse ourselves, then maybe it won't come to that. If you know anything about the curse of the raging waves, please. We need your help. Well, of course. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you, Sato. Hmm. Well, reckon it's fine to tell you. I was about to tell Yuza and Azami later anyway. Come on, you two. I've got something to show you. I promise I'd tell Yuza and Azami tonight, but there's something I need to check, so I'll fill you two in first. Ah, thank you. Teka lang guys ha. Painumin ko lang ng Ursoflora si Mori. Ngayon ko lang naalala. Wait lang. Ah, there it is, just as I remembered. Oh, don't you worry about me. Still got a few tricks left in these old bones. Truth is, I put a little shrine behind these rocks. Nobody else knows it's here, so it's been hidden for ages now. Really? There's a shrine all the way out here? Oh, hmm. So this is one of the bronze mirror. I think I saw one in the history textbooks once. Oh, di kaya yan yun? It's a beauty, all right, but there's a lot more to that than it looks. Yun yun! Yun yung curse. To you, what exactly is that mirror? This here used to belong to Mare, Yuza's mother. Wait, Yuza's mom? Well, to be precise, Mari found it at the bottom of the old well when she came to Kameshima. The old well. That's where this bronze mirror came from? There is, though I don't know much beyond that, I'm afraid. Anywho, she said we have to keep it enshrined somewhere that overlook the southern sea. So we tucked it away back here. Hmm. It was here even back when Mari was still alive. So it's gotta be near 20 years now. That's a long time. Sure does. Listen, all I'm about to tell you is just what Mary once told me. But I trusted her with all my heart, so I'll speak as if I know all to be true. Yes, of course. This curse of the raging waves isn't some tiny little curse that can someone just throw out here whenever they like. It's a massive curse that's been turning down off the southern coast of Kamishima for a good 400 years now, nonstop. If that's true, wouldn't there be a huge storm all the time? There's the thing. The curse has been sealed away all this time, held back, all because of a sacrifice offered up 400 400 years ago. Sacrifice? Yeah, a real sacrifice. You don't mean like symbolically. You're saying someone was actually sacrificed to keep the curse at bay? Exactly. Many, many years ago, someone made the ultimate sacrifice, but thanks to that, the source of the curse was sealed away. And this here bronze mirror supposedly belonged to the very person who was sacrificed. Oh, yung ano, curse bearer. Mhm, mhm. So nagsa-sacrifice talaga sila ng tao. Like literal na sacrifice. No way. Thing is, even with that sacrifice, after 400 years, the effects that held back the curse are getting weaker and weaker. Wait, really? So in other words, now that the seal is overpowering its seal, the curse of the raging waves could be set loose again. That's how it seems. But at the same time, it seems the curse itself has become a lot weaker over the last 400 years. Even with the seal wearing thin, the power of this bronze mirror has been able to keep it at bay. It's managed to hold back the curse of the raging waves for the past 10 or so years. The mirror doesn't hold a candle, and yun, the mirror doesn't hold a candle to a real sacrifice, but still, it's got enough power to suppress the curse. Right. So if it wasn't for that mirror, the curse might have already swallowed up the island. But if that's the case, Mari wasn't a curse bearer trying to unleash the curse at all. In fact, she was the complete opposite. She found the mirror and was trying to hold it back, right? Well, that's true, but it ain't quite the whole story. What do you mean? To explain what I mean, I need to tell you about where Mari came from. I thought no one knew where she came from. Sorry for keeping it from you. The truth is, Mare was a descendant of a place called Taishima, an island that was wiped off the map long ago. So, oh my God! De, pero kasi, kung ganon, descendant din si ano, si Yuza. Wait a sec, Taishima? Isn't that the place where the curse of the raging wave started? After it got invaded or something? That's the one. Hold on. I heard that Mari was a descendant of the people who destroyed Taishima. That was she was the one who brought the curse. Quite the opposite. Her ancestors were the one being destroyed. Well, damn, that sure changes the story. What does that mean exactly? Mari told me that the folks from Taishima passed down the duty from generation to generation. A duty? She said it would be 400 years since the disaster during her generation, and that meant she had to be the one to see it through. To carry out the duty, first, the curse of the raging waves have to be removed once and for all. They needed to wait for the curse to weaken, and so many a generation, ano to? So many a generation passed from for that to happen. So the duty wasn't just to stop the curse. That was just the first step. Right. Mary came to Kameshima because she was meant to fulfill that duty. Apparently, spent years waiting on the island, watching for a sign that the curse was starting to weaken. Eventually, she ended up marrying my little Toske. But it seemed that was never part of the plan. She often used to chuckle about it, saying that you never know when or where fate will bring someone into your life. I had no idea. Then we come to 5 years ago, 395 years since the curse of the raging waves had begun. She said the time had finally come, that the curse was now weakening. I still remember her saying how if she offered the mirror now, she could remove the curse for good. She could complete her duty. Remove the curse for good? Well, even hearing all that, I was still only half convinced that the curse wasn't just an old folk tale. Yeah, don't think anyone can blame you. So then, What exactly was her duty? She said she'd only tell me once it was all over and done with. All right, the Southern Sea disaster. In the end, I never get to hear what her duty was. Body was taken by the sea before she could tell me. After that disaster, I was a mess inside. I couldn't think straight for ages. But now, all this going on, I figured it was time I finally talked about what happened. Salita ka, ma'am. I need you to tell me. That day, 5 years ago, out of the blue, Mari suddenly said the time had come. She headed out to the sea, bronze mirror in hand, ready to end the curse once and for all. But you know the rest. I reckon she failed to do so. She failed, and then that triggered the storm and the whole disaster. That's how it looks. Thinking back, it hadn't quite been 400 years yet. Maybe she rushed it. Felt like time was running out. I think she tried to end it, and the curse just lashed back, causing the tragedy. I know folks want to blame her, but I could never really say anything to stop them. One curious thing though, Mari took this bronze mirror with her when she set out. But when Yuza was the o- ah, but when Yuza was the only one found alive, he had the mirror on him. Maybe that's what saved him. Just him, by some miracle. At the very least, I'm grateful that he came back safe. Yeah, when they found Yuza that day, I remember bawling my eyes out. I was so relieved. After that, I offered a little prayer of thanks to the mirror and quietly returned it to the shrine in the bay. For the next 5 years, there was no sign of the raging waves. Everything stayed calm up until now. That does explain a lot. Hmm, but there's still one thing I quite make sense of. What's that? I know she took I know she took Tuske with her as he was the one who handled the boat. But I never understood why she take little Yuza with her too. Ah yeah, that is a bit odd. Yuza says he doesn't remember a thing, so we probably never know the truth. Not to mention that Mare's so-called duty also remains a mystery. All that's left is this bronze mirror, 5 long years since then. Darn. Let's keep hoping that maybe, just maybe, the curse of the raging waves would fade away on its own. But now, they say it's growing stronger again, and I have to say the despair is setting in. Something came to my mind. What is it, Chokasa? Yuza is Mare's son, right? So that means he's also a descendant of Taishima. What if Mare passed down the duty to him, taught him how to deal with the curse? That's a good point. Maybe she brought Yuza along just in case things didn't go as planned, to carry things on if she couldn't. Hmm. Now that you say it, that actually makes a lot of sense. Truth is, I've been wondering if that boy is starting to remember something. Oh, it's not exactly an easy thing to bring up to him, you know. But since we're finally talking about all this, I figure it's time I ask him straight. I see. Honestly though, Yusa couldn't hide anything from anyone, let alone from us. Haha, I thought the same. That boy's as transparent as glass. Hmm. So listen, Sato. You need to tell them there's no need to rush with all this nonsense. The bronze mirror's holding the curse of the raging waves back for now. Yeah, and maybe Yusa actually know how to get rid of the curse with the mirror. Yeah, but it didn't work for Mare. Not with the bronze mirror alone. The curse is still out there, so maybe it really doesn't need me to. Sato, you okay? You're acting kind of weird. I thank you, Tsuyu, for telling us all of this. I think it's time I tell you both something too. I actually remembered something the other day about who I used to be. Wait, you mean you remembered even more? Yeah, sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I um I guess I'll just spill it. The one who was sacrificed here 400 years ago, that was me. King inang yan! Siya! Siya yung sinacrifice! Siya yung pinatay! What the heck? Wait, hold on. 400 years ago? You pulling my leg at a time like this? No, you see, the truth is. Wait, well, I'll be. So you're telling me you're immortal? You promise you ain't pulling my leg? This is one bit. Isa siyang lola, yes, for 100 years. I think the reason the curse is getting stronger is because I woke up 3 months ago after sleeping deep down on the seafloor. I think me waking up weakened the seal that was holding the curse back. Whoa, wait. So when you said you've been asleep for hundreds of years, you meant you were actually a sacrifice at the bottom of the ocean? That's awful. That's right. I was sacrificed to seal the curse at its source. It wasn't to remove it though. It was just a way to keep it from seeping out. It was just a temporary fix, a stopgap until someone found a way to remove it for good. That said, it did last for 100 years, I suppose. That's hard to even imagine. So, wait lang. So siya yung mermaid. But after those 400 years, the curse was supposed to have weakened. And the way to end it should be passed down. You mean by Mare? I guess she never had the chance. Maybe there's a chance that she did pass something on to Yuza. Maybe, but if she didn't, that would mean that I have to be sacrificed again? Whoa, Sato, no, that's not how it has to be. Ala, isa-sacrifice na naman siya. That has to be the reason I'm immortal. Sato, I never should have woken up. Alam, umiyak din yung nasa likod. Everyone here took me in, even though I didn't remember a thing. I didn't want to lose all the warmth, so I kept quiet. I'm so sorry. But if it comes to it, I'll take responsibility. I'll be the sacrifice again. No, Sato, don't talk like that. You've already protected us for 400 years. That's more than enough. Paano kaya pag may ganun talaga umiyak, no? I refuse to let you go through that again. There has to be a reason that you woke up now. You weren't needed to seal the curse anymore. I know it. She's right. We'll have to find a way to keep you safe through this, Sato. Oh, gush. Gush, Abel Gush. I got a bit overwhelmed back then, but Chuya and Tsukasa both told me that there was no need for me to be the sacrifice. Still, I can't help but feel I have to do something. Of course, if there's something I can do to avoid being sacrificed, I'll do it. Kahit saan ata siya pumunta, sa sacrifice pa rin siya eh. The bronze mirror definitely was something I owned a really long time ago. Siyang may-ari! I never imagined it held power strong enough to suppress a curse though. But even offering it up didn't fully get rid of the curse of the raging waves, which means there must be some other condition that wasn't met. The real key to ending the curse has to be tied to something or someone related to Mare. Si Yuza! Hopefully Chuyu will be able to tell others more about that. That said, it's possible Unkakudono already has the exact same information. Ayun, may check mark. The killing definitely won't stop with just the attack on me. Even the man on the phone was ranting about killing everyone off one by one. But at least for the moment, it seems pretty quiet outside. Still, there's no telling where it'll start. If the caller really can wield the curse, maybe turning them down wasn't the smartest move. Then again, there's no way I was just going to hand myself over. And like Shotaro said, there's also a chance that the caller was working for the Onkakudono. Alright, okay. If I can catch the shadow with the mirror before anything happens, then maybe I can find the assassin right as they were about to use the curse. Wait, one problem. If anyone on the island sees me now, it'll just cause more panic. I'll have to stay hidden while I move around. Oh, so lalabas talaga siya. After talking with Chuyu, we need to put the bronze mirror back in the shrine. With the curse so unstable right now, moving it away from the shrine seemed like a bad idea. Tsuyu said she planned to tell Yuza and Azami the same thing she told me. And if that leads to anything new, they'd let us know. Take out the mirror. So, kailangan ko i-navigate to. Kailangan marunong akong mag-navigate ng mirror. So, pa naman yung pinakaayaw ko, nahihilo kapag may ganito eh. Okay, move. I guess for now, I just need to do whatever I can. If I can find that armored shadow again, maybe I can at least deal with that curse. I have to try and avoid places with lots of people around though. Yun lang. Okay, ang dami. Ito tayo dito. So, ay putang ina, gabi pa. Ay, gago. Wait lang. Ayoko ng ganito. Wala. Tangin na, natatakot lang kasi ako. Sabihin na lang natin wala tayong nakita doon. Natatakot kasi ako. Lipat tayo. Putang ina, gabi na naman. Wala po! Wala! Ayun na! Ayun na! Damn. This isn't going to work. There are too many people around here. I should try somewhere else. Sorry? Maybe I can find something here. Meron ako hinahanap daw eh. Wala daw. Ay, Lord. Ayoko na mga Ayan na, may sumisilip siya. Huh. There are just as many people around here. It's too risky. Okay. This place is too risky too. I'm running out of options. No sense risking it. Let me try somewhere else. The jetty. So parang nawawala naman yung mga areas. Damn. There seem to be quite a people here around too. Yeah, let's skip this one. Okay. So ito na lang tong tatlo. Ayoko nang ganito, natatakot ako. Damn, looking around under the sun crafts, relax. Ay, buti na lang ang taas ng araw. No creepy shadows. Okay. Okay. Wala. Eee! Nakakainis. Yes! Hindi kasi nagkasakit kasi si Mori after nung Saturday. Saturday night, after ng stream, ang ina mo, ito. Yan na, yan na! Yun na, nakita ko yung shadow. Nakita ko! Sasaksakin na naman ako! Ayun. Bitaw doon! Bitaw doon! Takbo habol! Habulin mo! Sino yun? Sino yun? Well, someone out of shape as me never had a chance to catch up. I don't even really know if they went this way. This is hopeless. Ah, damn. I'm completely out of breath. Ah, I didn't think this far ahead. What did I think I was going to do? Actually found someone. The bato! Anyway, running around in the dark isn't gonna help me anyway. But I did see the shadow again, along with someone suspicious nearby. Thinking of like that, the second I saw them was just the most obviously suspicious thing they have could have done. That pretty much confirms that there's an assassin using a curse to attack people on the island, just like the phone caller threatened. Even if that's the case, is there anything I can do to stop it? I mean, not exactly. Wait lang ah. Uh, I'm pretty sure I'd lose just to about anyone. I can't do this alone. I have to find someone to help me. But who can I even ask at a time like this? Wait, hang on. Wait, wasn't Chuyo supposed to be meeting Yuze and Asami down by the bay? Oh, please no. We gotta get back and warn her now. Ayan na! I can't breathe. So out of shape. Ako din. Konting lakad lang. Ganyan na. Huff, huff. Hilary Duff. I'm here. Barely. Tangina! Patay na si Lola! Si Lola! Ah, Lola! Chuyo, wake up! Was I too late? No, this isn't happening. Wait, what about Yoza and Azami? Weren't they supposed to meet her here? There are footprints. Maybe they're the one. Chuyo! No, this is the same wound as mine. It's hopeless. She could have died in an instant. There's nothing anyone can do. I'm sorry. I'll come back though. I'll make sure you're properly laid to rest. Diyan siya nakakita nung shadow. After that, ding ding ding. Sato returned to the island city center, which had turned into a living nightmare. Countless others have already fallen victim to the curse. Blooded bodies lay scattered across the ground. People fled in panic, screaming and confused. Some turned on others, shouting wild accusations. Others broke down, wailing in helpless hysteria. Many clung to lifeless loved ones, crying in despair. In the midst of the chaos, not a single person paid Sato any mind. Shiranami wandered through the devastation, overcome with guilt. If she had only done more, maybe this tragedy would have been prevented. Yakshi, if I had just listened, if I wait, if I had just done what that damn phone caller had told me, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault. Teka lang. Teka lang. May tao dyan eh. Sa last story chart, may tao dito eh. Si ang pangalan nun? Si Kikuko. Alam mo, suspect ko siya. Siya yung suspect ko na assassin because kasi siya nagbigay ng hand mirrors. Siya yung nagbigay ng mga hand mirror. Meron si Sato, for all the reasons bakit meron siya, I don't know. Meron siyang hand mirror. Tapos according dun sa Yuza story chart, yung mga nakita nating namatay, sila Chi, sila kung sino man, lahat sila may hand mirror. Lahat sila ama divers. Tapos nakita natin sa story ni Yuza, nandyan yung katawan ni Kikuko. So parang nawala siya sa suspicion ko kasi namatay siya. Tapos ba't wala yung katawan niya doon? This is all wrong. I was never supposed to be here. It's all wrong. This body, my life, maybe it's better if it just ends. When darkness turns to light, it ends tonight. I'll surrender to the assassin right now. If that stops any more people from getting hurt. Wala na, patay na sila, girl. There's full of fresh blood. Someone must have collapsed here too. Pero bakit wala siya dyan? Ano ba to? Ano ba yan? Bakit ka naman nandyan? Ina mo ka. Ah, Mr. Wakamura, where did you... Sato, where is Tsukasa? Tell me where Tsukasa Awao is right now. Ah, Tsukasa? Why Tsukasa? Can't believe I missed it. I figured Unka Kodono had a couple secret kids stashed somewhere. So siya yung tatay niya. But Tsukasa Awao? She was the one all along? You lot been keeping it a secret from the start. What are you talking about? That goddamn assassin's gotta be working for Unkakudono, so it has to be her. So yun yung tatay niya! Gotta get my hands on her and put an end to this mess. Stop wasting time and talk. Di ko sasabihin. I think she's down by the southern bay. The bay? Got it. That was close. I've gotta find Chukasa before it does and warn her. If she really is hiding, I bet she'll be up at the Kante Kisha ruins. No time to waste. Ha! Teka lang! Yung mga revelations! May mga revelations! Kininig! Let's go! What the hell? Ah! Sato! Sato! Yuza! Yuza just... Both of you! You need to get out of here! It's dangerous here! Hurry! But what about Yuza? There's no time! Just go! Oh my god! Ang dami nangyayari! What is this? Is this?